Is that better? Can you hear me a little bit better? What is going on, fam? Stop what you're doing right now. Drink some water. Hope you're hydrated. My name is Kayla, also known as Kaylofit. Welcome to a new YouTube video. If you're new here, you're gonna learn a lot about me today. We're doing a little bit of a Q A. If you're not new here, welcome back. I love you guys so much. My YouTube community is the strongest community, and I hope that always stays the case. You guys are on a new tripod. I got this whole new setup. It's freaking sick. If you are a vlogger or camera person, I'm gonna link it in my Amazon favorites. It's like 3 different pieces, and it's like configured into one. It's an interesting thing. Make sure you like and subscribe. Drop a comment. I don't know, how's your day going so far? Drop that comment right now. That's what we're gonna be doing. It's a new kind of series, a Q&A series weekly that I'm gonna be doing for you guys. I'll release it probably every weekend. So hopefully you enjoy it. If you do, let me know in the comments down below. If not, we'll do something totally different. That's the plan. But before we do that, what did I do last weekend? Let me show you a little bit of my previous trip, because I did get back from Florida this past week. So let's see what I did. We're on the mini camera, okay? We're on the mini camera. We are in Orlando. We're gonna have a whole freaking weekend. I have not recorded on my mini cam in a while, so.
Attention in the terminal, Southwest Airlines is now boarding flight number 65121. Once again,
Thank you. This stranger just came up to me and started drinking my coffee. I like your hair.
What about it?
It looks different, this.
Oh.
When did you get that done?
It's fun like that.
I'm a bad friend. Yes. They have a Starbucks. They got Starbucks. Day 2. We got express passes. Welcome back. Hopefully you enjoyed that little trip vlog that I had. It wasn't enough to put into like an actual vlog, so I just kind of threw it together for you guys to watch it. So we'll just start with this because I just did go on like a vacation, even though I've been traveling a lot. So the question is, favorite vacation spot? Truly, I really like Florida, like a lot. Yo, this potato is busted. What I really love is water and a beach. So I don't know if I have like an actual like favorite like specific spot, but if there is water and a sand and it's beautiful and it's not too hot, then that's like, I would say that is my favorite spot. This potato's bussin'. What the heck? I finally got the right potato. Whole Foods be messing up. Whole Foods be putting the sweet potatoes with the white potatoes or the Japanese potatoes, and I'm like, can you guys like just please get it together, because I don't know what I'm buying anymore. That's good. Okay, never see you do deadlifts. Is this because of your back injury or preference? I don't do any compound movements. It's actually really poor, but I just don't do any compound movements. And when I say compound movements, I mean like bench press, deadlifts, and like a barbell back squat. Instead, I do prime movements like for legs, specific leg press, hack squat, dumbbell RDLs, dumbbell deadlifts. Instead of doing barbell bench press, I will do just dumbbell. I'll do a pec deck, cable fly, and then like a replacement for like deadlifts. I usually will do like a lower back extension to help really grow those erectors back there, because you're gonna get that a lot when you're doing deadlifts, as well as your legs too. But I don't do compound movements. There's really no point for me to do them. Anytime I did them before, I did them for like 2 years, and I feel like they were very injury prone. So instead, I just don't do them anymore. And I've seen great progression without them. So don't feel like you have to do compounds, such as deadlift, bench, or barbell squat. But if it's something that you love to do, then do it. I don't know. That's just my outlook on it. It's just my opinion. Those are my thoughts. Preparing my meat patties. Shout out Whole Foods, they have the best ground beef. It's expensive, but it's the best. I feel like I'm gonna get this dirty. I swear if I do, I'm gonna get so mad. Plan on staying in Texas. Honestly, I don't know. I don't think I will stay in Texas forever, but I re-signed like a 6-month lease just because I don't know where I wanna go, and I don't wanna sign a full year. So in April, March of next year is when we'll be figuring out where I wanna go. I really do want to experiment with Austin, Texas, maybe for a year, just because it's a whole different environment, but it's still in Texas. But I feel like I still have a lot of opportunities here that I need to like make the most of. So I will be staying here for at least 6 more months, and then we'll see where life takes us, because life changes so fast that I just can't even, I don't know. I have no clue where I'll be in 6 months. I don't know where my head will be at. I don't know what I'll want to do, like business wise, like life wise, like I just don't know, you know? So take off the pressure off yourself if you're in a situation where you feel like that too. I don't know. I didn't want to make a quick decision. So instead I was like, let me just sign a 6-month lease and then we'll figure it out when that time comes. Breakfast is cooked up. I've been making a big breakfast because during my workouts, I've just been not having enough energy because I work out earlier. So instead I have these massive breakfasts now. So we have like 8 ounces of beef, 2 whole eggs, giant cup of strawberry, and an entire sweet potato. This is a lot. I know this is a lot of fat. It's probably like 25 grams of fat or so. That leads me into my next question. Well, I take my Ghost my Ghost fish oil. Kalo saves you 20% off of either or. You're eating mostly intuitively and it works for you. Do you think it could work for everyone? Absolutely. I think that there's different parts of your journey that you're gonna go through. You're gonna have a part of your journey where you just kind of lost yourself and you need to find yourself again. You're gonna have part of your journey where you track every single thing you eat. You're gonna have part of your journey where you track some and then you don't track some. And then you're gonna have part of your journey where you have the knowledge, so you just eat intuitively. I'm at this part in my journey where I have the knowledge. I can eyeball this and tell you probably how many calories and macros this is. So I prioritize protein and I just fuel my body efficiently. So if I have a workout, I make sure I'm fueling myself before I go into that workout. Post-workout, I make sure I have a great meal, calorie dense as well. So it's just a matter of knowing what part of your journey you're in. Do you need to be educated more? So is tracking better for you? Do you already have a good knowledge on what food you need to be eating and how much relatively you can eyeball and see serving sizes? It's all based off of that. Tracking isn't for everyone, but in my opinion, without tracking, I would not have the education that I have today on looking at something and being able to just say, okay, this is about this many calories, this many carbs. Take what you can from that, but yeah, I think intuitive eating is for everyone, but you have to have that knowledge. You can't just intuitively eat without knowledge. There's no intuitive eating because there's no knowledge there. I don't know if that makes sense, you know, but hopefully it does. But I'm gonna eat this. We're gonna get ready for the gym. It's a mess in here. I don't know what I wanna wear. I have all these clothes, but the ones that I wanna wear are in the wash. What do we wear, bro? Like, do I want to like be a girl? Do I wanna be a boy? What do I wanna do? I really just wanna be like chill vibes, you know? What do you think, sir? Great communication skills, buddy. We could do like these and like a white t-shirt and white shoes. Sounds like the same thing I wear every day. Like, what the fuck? Why do you always lay in the middle of everything? Baby. This is super, super chill gym vibes, you know? Let me get dressed. I gotta put laundry away, but figured it out what we're wearing. Fort & J got his new thick thighs save lives shirts. I'm guessing they're releasing soon. You can check out his Instagram. I'll put it on the screen. Shout out Jay for that. That's really it. Went for the black sports bra from Alphalete. Now we're changing to high socks, and then we're gonna put the Travs on to complete this fit, and probably grab like a hoodie or something. I don't know, I'm just like in this fully clothed gym phase, you know what I mean? I gotta shave my leg, do that tonight. How do you become so confident / acceptable of your more masculine side? If you're new here, I grew up with 2 older brothers. We're all 5 years apart, and that is where a lot of my like fashion sense came from. You know, like I was definitely like bullied, looked at differently, and like just judged because I did very much dress like a boy, right? That's what I grew up around, and that's what I was comfortable in. So I loved wearing baggy shorts, baggy sweatpants, baggy tees, like my hair up in a ponytail all the time. Like that's what I loved to do. And so I feel like honestly, it took until I got into my like late, like my like early 20s, like 22, 23, till I got really confident in it. But I also got, around that time is when I started getting really confident in my body because I was lifting and working out, and I had the physique I wanted. So I think that all kind of played a role into it, but I'm in a phase now where I just don't give a fuck. Like if I think something looks good, I'm gonna wear it. Do you know what I mean? Like, and if, in the majority of the times, the outfits that I put on that I'm like, oh, like I kind of think, I'm like, I don't know about this one, and I wear it and I rock it, I get so many compliments on that fit every time. So my advice to you, or you know, anyone who's struggling with this as well, with their like style and finding what they want, just like wear whatever the fuck you want. Like who cares? Like, you know, ever since I've been able to afford, you know, the clothes that I actually want, you know, from like, you know, like brands like Kith, brands like Fear of God, Essentials, right, Supreme, like clothes like that, I've been able to express myself more and be more comfortable in what I wear because I was able to purchase the things that I actually wanted to buy, right? So yeah, just embrace you. Like, you know what I mean? Like embrace yourself. Like you'd be surprised. Just stop asking for people's opinions. Stop worrying about other people's opinions. Like just, if you see something you're like, that's cute or that's dope, then it is cute and it is dope. Don't ask the person next to you. Don't ask your significant other. Just grab it and be like, I love this. I want to fucking rock it, and rock it. That's my biggest piece of advice there. Because I know I struggled with that for a while, and there's just so many different factors in my life. And it just took me a lot to get to that point to where I'm at now, where I just don't fucking care. I really don't, you know? Who wants to be an average Joe or an average Jill? Not fucking me. Not fucking me. Time to get ready for the gym. How do you juggle a relationship where one's into fitness, nutrition, and the other is not? That is very challenging, but at the end of the day, you have to understand that your goals are your goals. They're no one else's goals. I don't care if it's your significant your significant other, your mother, your grandmother, your grandpa, like your goals are your goals for your own reason, right? You're your own individual person, whether you're married, whether you just started dating someone, whether you're single, like you're your own individual person. So I know it's a struggle when it comes to like probably planning dinners together or, you know, groceries in the house, if you guys live together, whatever. But understand that you just have to draw boundaries. You have to have that conversation with that person. So, you know, for example, if not me like perfectly facing that towards you guys, if it's something you're struggling with specifically probably like food, right? That's where you have a conversation and you figure out, okay, maybe this person likes to eat more food that maybe doesn't help you hit your goals. Maybe there's one day a week that you go out to dinner that this person chooses, right? And maybe there's, you know, the following week you go out to dinner to a place that you choose that's maybe more healthier, that's gonna help you hit your goals, right? And then when it comes to, you know, gym wise, you just gotta kind of work through that together. It's like, okay, if you wanna go to the gym at a certain time of day, make sure it doesn't affect with your schedule with that person together, right? So if you gotta get up earlier, go do that. If you gotta work out later, go do that. But you guys have to kind of work together with it, right? But if this is a big no-no in the relationship, then that's where you have to just pick and choose. Like you either are gonna love this person for who they are and you're gonna work through that, or that's just a big no, and no matter how much you love this person, you can't have that person because you can't have this person in your life because you want them to also have that same goal drive as you towards fitness and health. So it's a very hard topic. It's probably more common now than it used to be before, as people are really, holy shit, I spilled it all over the floor. As people are starting to really get into the gym and all of that, but especially the younger generation. But yeah, just at the end of the day, you gotta put you first. Unfortunate, it's not unfortunate actually, that's very good. Put you first and figure out what line you need to draw between gym and health, food, all that stuff. Hopefully that helps. I love this tripod so much. You guys are really secure on there. Wow. Yo, okay, for real. I know I keep talking about this tripod, but it's so clutch because you guys are at a really weird angle right now, but like it's so secure. How to juggle a relationship where, oh, I already answered that. Scratch that. How to deal with loneliness. You guys heard that. That's what Alphaland always sounds like every time somebody leaves, including myself. How to deal with loneliness while chasing your dreams before finding your people. That's a great question. I think that people in their 20s specifically probably deal with this more than anybody. Like when you're chasing your dream, yeah, you're gonna get lonely. I'll tell you right now, like being an influencer is so lonely unless you are in a town that's surrounded by other influencers. And like, for example, I'm at Alphaland. I'm always gonna run into other influencers, but even still, I'm pretty like lonely, I would say. I just create content and I just kind of get into my own world, and like you just become numb to all these things. I don't know, but I'll tell you, while I was going through this journey, it was very, very lonely, but it had to get lonely in order for me to get to where I needed to, right? So if you're somebody who's in that lonely phase, just embrace it and know that you're doing great for yourself and you're growing and you're going in the right direction for you. A small percentage of the world is gonna grow and is gonna drive forward for these goals that they set for themselves, right? A very small percentage of the world. And if you're going through that phase, that means you are that small percentage. So clap it up for you, don't stop, stay consistent, and just keep fucking going. Like, it's all gonna be worth it in the end. Like, it's so worth it to where I got right now just by struggling through those phases. So embrace it and know that life is full of seasons and you're just in a different season right now, but it's all gonna lead to that new season, which you'll be even more grateful for. So let me go, G. It's the suitcase for me. Alphaland really do be a museum that people travel to. That's wild. I feel like this is a Q&A, but this is also a vlog, because I just keep wanting to vlog. So it's gonna be everything in one, so get over it. Hopefully you enjoy it. Time to put my hoodie on and hide myself and hit legs. All right, I'm gonna answer like one or two more questions and then wrap this up. Okay. Excuse me? Ugh, it's the next day. Can't work out this weekend. My body's just been acting weird. I'm getting a really bad headache. So we're just gonna pull some blood work on Monday to see what is going on, if we can figure anything out. It's just not normal. Like, I'm eating enough food and I'm still getting dizzy after workouts, and like, it's just weird. So we're gonna look into that. But what would you develop / improve in yourself mentally or physically? I would say mentally, Mentally, I am like working on improving myself in regards to just like, there's a lot of things. I think there's a lot of things we can all be better at when it comes to like the mental aspects. And one thing I'm working on is empathy. Like I struggle with empathy, especially when I haven't experienced something myself. You know, that's hard for me sometimes. And then when I experience it, then I can understand it. Therefore, I can react and understand to what someone else is going through. So that's something that I'm kind of working on, as well as like when I get very tunnel visioned, not pushing out the ones that I love, because when I get a goal, for example, like prep, I tend to push everyone out because I'm so hyper focused. That could be a good and bad thing, right? But I'm trying to find that balance in that. So next year getting into a prep, that'll be a big test for it. But those are just a few things. Improve physically. I want to grow my legs a ton, so I need to eat more and I need to train those bitches as hard as I possibly can. And yeah, just grow. Are you thinking about starting a podcast? Yes. So I actually am in the works of it. So I'm going to be working on a label here soon. When I say a label, I mean like what the graphic and the image of the podcast would look like. So I'm gonna get all of that stuff rolling. I already have a whole list of topics and everything that I want to start with the podcast. I'm still working on a name, so if you do have any ideas for podcast names, drop them down below, but just know it is coming. It's something that I am working on. I'm not working on it super fast, but I am slowly working on it and putting things into work. So I'm super excited about that. But yeah, that's gonna wrap up today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Like I said, I'm gonna try and do this at least once a week. I think it'd be really cool because you guys can ask me, you know, questions about the week or about past videos or whatever, or just life deep questions or something you're struggling with and I can give advice on. I just like this. I think it's a better way for me to connect with you guys. I think I'm gonna like this. So let me know what you guys think about this idea of a series of a Q&A, doing it weekly. Let me know in the comment section down below. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe if you're not already. I promise you a like and comment goes so freaking far. We're a growing family. We're almost to 20K. When I hit 20K, I can't freaking wait. Then the next milestone's gonna increase again. But yeah, it really does help push my videos to other people that could join our community and watch videos like this and learn from things like this as well. So drop a like, make sure you subscribe. Code word is Q&A. Code word is gonna be weekly Q&A. That's gonna be the code word, all right? I love you guys. Remember, control is controllable. Believe in yourself. Let's have fan battle. Peace. Ba-dum. Come here. Come here, mama. It's 8:40. I have a call in 20 minutes. I need to go make coffee. Come here. Come here, my little small child. She's long. She's long. Don't be fooled. But she is small. But she is mighty. She's my mighty baton. Oh, she's the snuggly one. Right? Okay, bye. Okay, bye.